Hey, I'm Phil from Beer Goals, and I'm here with CT from Beer Thug Life. And today, as part of my 50 beers in 50 states, my beer goal, CT has got this amazing collection of beers from Georgia, the great state of Georgia. And CT, tell us a little bit about this one out of Athena, Georgia. We got the Creature Comforts Brewing. They had a little bit of a big splash the past couple weeks, didn't they?
Yeah. So Creature Comforts. I don't know if y'all know this, but we live out in LA, but apparently Georgia is becoming quite the Eastern Coast Hollywood, if you will. So a lot of films are being filmed out there. They're putting out some tax breaks to these films. And because of that, the recent Avengers Endgame, which I don't want spoilers because I'm going tomorrow morning, so no spoilers. But Avengers Endgame, the trailer actually shows Thor drinking the regular version of the Creature Comforts Athena, the Berliner Weiss.
Nice.
And the internet went crazy. Beer lovers around the world went crazy for the fact that big Marvel franchise is drinking craft brew. I'm a huge Thor fan. I got my Thor hammer tattoo.
Nice.
Love Thor. So I figured today, since it's a vibe and I love it. I love that these craft beers, these real brewed by people beers, are getting in trailers. They're getting in movies.
They're going mainstream. They're in an Avengers movie.
It's great. And the fun part about it is apparently the staff of that movie, they would send them out on the delivery days to chase down the trucks to bring cases of Tropicalia to the set so they could all drink Tropicalia.
So Thor could drink
Thor could drink his beer.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Which is pretty cool.
So if we drink this beer, we're gonna be able to wield the hammer.
Yep, we're gonna wield some hammer.
Right,
it's gonna be great. So I got two of my most Thor-like glasses or vessels.
Amazing.
I got a horn, and he's got a goblet.
Yeah, goblet! I love goblets. Goblets make everything better.
Cheers the way the Vikings did it, right? So, skull. Skull is what they would say in the Valhalla. So, skull, brothers.
Oh, wow. That's delicious. So this is actually the tart cherry raspberry cranberry.
And I'm going with passion fruit guava and passion fruit guava tart tropical. Ooh. So this could be related to a POG if you've ever had passion fruit orange guava.
Yeah.
Less orange in there, so it's not as sweet. A lot of tart. A lot of kick on that.
Yeah, it's a very tart, very puckers the lips. It's got like a really good fruit beer on it too.
The nice part about these, 4.5%. So as it gets hot and humid in Georgia, it gets hot out in California, you can drink these things all day, not worry about passing out because of the alcohol content.
Yeah, they're pretty crushable. They're pretty good.
And it's also nice, I'm a big fan of the IPAs these days. We're getting these big monster 16-ounce cans. But sometimes it's nice to just have a little 12-ounce. Just get a little flavor, drink a couple of them. So yeah, what I got today, I traded out some of these 16-ounce monsters for some 12-ounce cans from Georgia.
These look amazing.
We got a nice little variety. We've got some IPAs, a couple sours. We actually got a nice stout in here. And I did slip one. I'm from Memphis. I'm a Memphis boy, so I did slip one Grind and Shine out of Memphis.
Ooh, Grind and Shine. What's that?
Yeah, Grind and Shine. So Ghost River Brewing is the first craft brewery in Memphis.
Yeah.
They just started canning this beer. Grind and Shine, Memphis is all about the grind. It's all about the hustle, about working through difficult times. They have a tough past, but our basketball team, the Grizz, their motto is grit and grind. And so this Grind and Shine, it's Ghost River, like I said, it's beer that came out. It's got a little coffee aroma to it.
Oh, and coffee beer.
Yeah, so I mean it's pretty killer, but that's kind of the way Memphis is going, like this grind mentality. So in the box I'm slinging your way, I got a bunch of Georgia beers.
That's so amazing.
And I threw in
all these Georgia beers.
5 Memphis beers just for a little fun. So
Memphis beers, hashtag Memphis beers. Let us know what your favorite beers out of Memphis are.
Yeah, we're looking at Southern beers. I know you're out here in the Southwest. I'm moving back to the South in a month, but hopefully we can kick you off with some Southern beers. There's some Georgia, Memphis. I'll throw a Mississippi can in there.
Ooh, Mississippi. Okay, so I've never actually, I just recently had my first Georgia beer, and I believe that will be my first beer out of Memphis, Tennessee, so that's exciting. So thank you for enlightening me on these awesome Southern beers. Which should we try first? We have like a bunch of tasters here.
Well, I think we should definitely let the stout warm up because the flavor you can already smell it.
Open up, okay.
Probably the same with the Grind and Shine. I say we probably, since we just came off the sour, we're
working our way down.
Yeah, we're kind of in the sour mood. We might look at some sours that way we're staying in that. For me, I don't want to jump too much because it'll mess up our palate. So maybe with this fruity guy here, nothing left to give. It's a sour ale with raspberry out of Orpheus.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Limited release can. And I do want to kick a shout out to the guys that got me this out of Georgia. I'm in this group called Beer Karma, and they got me this awesome just spread of beer. So Coney, Robert, it was awesome. We got Jeff. Y'all sent these out here, and it was funny because I put it in the group. I was like, hey, my boy's trying to do this 50 beers in 50 states. We got a ton of Georgia folk out here. And they're like, all right, what do you want? I'm like, look, Shelfie beer. I'll send you Shelfie, you send me Shelfies.
Nice.
They end up sending out some bangers. And so I replied in kind. I sent them back some Monkish, some DTLA cans, some of the best beer we had in LA as a thank you, you know.
So California is recently ranked #1 for beer from the States, so good stuff.
Yeah, cheers to some raspberries.
All right.
Nice tart. Except a little more fruity.
Yeah.
These are a little more of that effervescent kind of sour. This one you can feel that raspberry. It's almost like a little pulp in there.
It's got like a little tingle, like I got a little single mouth feel on it.
Yep. And this one's a little higher. It's almost at 6. It's 5.9%.
5.9. That's not bad. It's like a little bit.
Not bad.
If you're going through a flight, like you got to keep it like medium. If you go to like the 9s or the 10s, you're gonna be not make it through the flight.
Yeah. These over here are gonna go because those are like the double IPAs, stout. But you know, we got to do what you got to do.
I think we can do it.
Let's see here. Where's the other? There's one other. Maybe it's all IPAs out.
I'm an IPA guy.
So we got 3 IPAs. We got this. Let's see what actually they call it. It is early morning flavors with a late night finish. Light body beer brings coffee beans, vanilla into the mix. So yeah, let's give this guy a try.
All right.
Ghost River Brewing. Grind and Shine.
Grind and Shine. All right.
Yep.
Let's do it. All right.
And we got our glasses from Wiseacre Taste of Rarity. We just missed it last weekend. It's a festival. I used to work at Wiseacre in Memphis, so I got a bunch of these glasses.
All right. Tennessee beers.
Yeah, well, Tennessee.
Oh, that smells amazing.
Got that coffee on there?
Wow, it's like drinking cold coffee. That's amazing.
But it's weird because it's not like one of those coffee stouts that bogs you down.
Not at all.
It's still light. It's still
it really feels like a good, like I'm drinking a cold coffee. It's like really good.
Yeah. Coming in 5.25%. There you go.
That's not bad.
Get that cold. You can drink this in the summer even when it's 95 degrees outside.
Plus on your breath it smells like coffee, so you know.
Yeah, if you're going to work, you're not going to be in trouble.
Exactly, yeah. You're good to go.
Yeah, you're still safe. Still safe, guys.
I love it. Wow.
All right. Now let's move into some hops.
Okay.
Move into some hops. All right. So
what's a good hoppy one? We want to get these are the Georgia beers, right? So we got
these are all Georgia.
All Georgia.
So we got
Georgia beers.
2 from Wild Leaf. This is the Alpha Abstraction, 8%. So that one's gonna be a little big. I'm feeling like they're focusing on the alpha acid from the hop. Hence the name, hopefully. Crave out of 3 Taverns. This one's coming in at 7.3. That might be a good next one. Lush tropical, kind of good coming off the fruits.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna
mix, kind of downshift into.
We got the OG Cascade Double, which is also Wild Wheat.
What percent we got there?
This guy's coming in, I want to say 8.1. So yeah, we might have to, on ramp onto those because our last one we're finishing with is it's called Morning Smack, not snack. Smack. It is Outrageous Triple Threat Pleasure. It is also 3 Taverns. Let's see, Maple, Bacon, Banana, Coffee, Milk
Maple
Stout.
Bacon beers. All right. I had one once, a good mate.
And banana. It says banana.
Maple Bacon Banana? Oh, man.
That's like an Elvis beer, right?
No, it's going to say Elvis.
Beer.
I was going to say Elvis.
Right there.
Yeah.
All right, so
which one should we do first?
Let's go with this guy. Yeah,
okay.
This is the 7%er.
7%, you said this is the tropical?
Yeah, this says it's tropical, so.
Oh, I can smell it, yeah. Is this a hazy?
Oh, yeah. Nice haze on there.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Good drinker?
Oh, yeah.
It's funny, coming off all the fruit, you don't get as much tropical from this because we kind of just murdered our palate.
I like it, though. I've been getting into hazies recently, and how are you on them? Because it's like the hops just kind of sit on top of the fruit flavor. Yeah.
And it's soft, and so you can drink them. You recognize because you read the can that it says 10%.
Yeah.
but you can drink it like 6% West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can dig on this though. Little 12-ounce can, little banger. Bring this to a picnic.
Oh wow!
I can get on that.
I can sip on that all night. That's great.
It's got a little malt to it, which isn't normally my favorite, but that one kind of carries it.
Yeah.
Mosaic, Amarillo, and Citra, 3 of the most common. You put Galaxy on there, there's 4 of the most common hops that everyone likes. So
yeah, I've been seeing that a lot.
Yeah, makes sense. Now, do you have a favorite hop?
I don't actually. I don't think I do. So you look for the specific hops that actually.
Oh yeah, you talk to my friend Joseph, and he'll tell you if he sees a can with Nelson on it, he buys it and he gives me one. Like he knows Nelson hop is my favorite. I spent some time down in New Zealand. I got my New Zealand Maori tattoo.
Oh, that's cool.
And visited Nelson, visited some breweries, saw the hop farms. Didn't get to visit because you got to call them ahead and I forgot. But Nelson hop, it just reminds me of everything beautiful. It's earthy, it's a little spicy.
Wow.
It's got this cool finish. It's not like the killer Galaxy, Citra, Vic Secret. I love all those, but Nelson just to me is this beautiful, earthy, round, well-balanced hop that I love. So
that's awesome.
If Nelson's on the can, if Nelson's on tap, I'm ordering it, and I'm drinking it, and I'm going to enjoy it.
I love that detail, the attention to detail, that you know the exact hop to order.
You gotta get there.
That's next level, man. That is next level.
And you get there when you're drinking.
Yeah.
I mean, we both looked at our untapped stuff.
Easily. Wow. How many do you have?
It's probably after this. I'm at 11,563.
Wow. To give you perspective, my goal is to do 2,550 around the country. He's already at 11,000.
Yeah.
So that's a beer goal right there. I'm impressed.
So here's the fun fact. When I lived in Jacksonville, I moved to Jacksonville from Saudi Arabia, actually from Buenos Aires, moved to Jacksonville, and while I was in Jacksonville, I got my 5,000th beer, and I thought it was the best. It was my I've been working for 5,000. And for my 5,000th beer, I shotgunned a 24-ounce Natty Light, because apparently I've never checked into a Natty Light, and it was horrible. But I did it. And it's at that point where, you've got to make a choice. When you start hitting 5,000, you've got to start making a choice of, for your big, your 1,000, 25, 5, 10, like, what are you going to do?
Celebrate.
Like, what beer are you going to do?
Beer,
And some people go that way. Some people trade up. They bring in, like, a Morning Delight or Assassin. For me, I went the other way. So for my 10,000th beer, so I've been on Untappd since 2011. In 2017, I got 5,000.
That's amazing.
Okay? 6 years.
It took you 6 years to get to 5,000. Wow, in 2017?
In 2018, last year, I got to 10,000.
Wow.
So I did 5,000 beers in 1 year. And for my 10,000th beer, I went across the street to the liquor store and I picked up a fence post, a 24-ounce Corona Premium. And I shotgunned it. And it was just as terrible as I thought it would be. But that was my 10,000th beer.
Wow.
So I try and go the other way. Untappd doesn't have a 25,000 badge yet. I'm hoping they get one so I have another goal to shoot for.
Do they actually contact you? Like, is there like a something?
No,
like,
I wish. I wish there was like
a
club.
The CEO would come out and be like, hey, man. That's like amazing.
But there's not. There's not a club for us. I do know only one of our friends, Daniel McAvoy out of Phoenix. He's the only one with the Uber badge, the 10,000 badge.
Wow.
But, he and I both are in the same club of degenerates. So
yeah.
Good, yeah.
Well, those are some beer goals. All right.
Yeah. So next up, let's go with this Wild Leap Alpha Abstraction Double IPA, Volume 6, 8%. We've got to bang us out here. It is Lotus hops. Double dry hops with Lotus hops, which is a new one to me. I don't drink a lot of that. But I'll read the can. It says, I want them real thick and juicy, so find that juicy double. By the poet Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Nice!
Yeah, that's on the side of that
can. Sir Mix-a-Lot. I dig it. Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. All right, here we go.
And that one, I like.
Yeah, that's smooth right there.
That one's got all that alpha acid. It's got all that sweet fruit flavor.
It's like an orange juice. It's like a guava.
It really is.
Brings me back to like
that one
Hawaii.
Does well. That one does well.
That's amazing. Alpha Abstraction, Double IPA. I love that.
Nice job, Wild Leap. It's funny. As a beer guy, anyone who's into beer, you start getting into it and you start collecting glassware. Like that's one of the first things you start collecting. Hats, shirts, glassware.
Yeah, I got my
You know, you might work on pins or coasters or whatever, but everyone brings home glassware. And at some point you have some rack of glassware like you might be able to see back there.
Yeah.
And you're like, someday I'm going to use these. Well, guys, tonight is that
tonight.
day. I am actually using more glassware tonight than I have in a long time. Look at all these different glasses. I got IPA glasses, schooners.
This is great.
Yeah. So, and I'll bring it back. This one's actually from London. I did the
nice.
Bermondsey Beer Mile. This is Cloudwater, and that one is
Beer
from...
Mile? What's the Beer Mile?
So in London, in Bermondsey, there's a mile that has 15 breweries.
Oh, okay.
And you just do the beer mile.
Wow. So it's just like a thing. It's not like an event. It's like you go.
Oh, no, it's not running. It's walking.
Yeah,
you drink.
walking,
you eat some hot dogs. You eat some whatever street food they do over there. And
that is amazing. I did the Beer Mile.
We ended it at Cloudwater, and Cloudwater is, they're actually a pretty good name in America now because they collab with Monkish, Other Half.
I did that.
All the big dogs here in America.
Yeah.
And then you're holding, I think that's Escape Brewing. That's their festival down at the brewery down in Tampa.
Yeah, Florida. Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
my boy Scott took me to that to their anniversary party, so we got those glasses.
I love that. This glassware is great.
It's like a mini IPA glass, you know?
Yeah, no, these are IPA class. You have a tulip. You have
different styles for different beers, you know?
Yeah, but I like it in the flight format because you guys know I'm obsessed with flights. Like I love trying flights. This is an awesome Georgia flight right here. But so actually getting the correct glassware for a flight is actually they should do that. If you went to a brewery, how impressive would that be?
Yeah,
if they brought you a flight and it was actually lined up correctly.
Well, yeah, it's funny because obviously these aren't the correct shape, but this is actually better than a straight side. It's stained glass. But it is funny. You go to these places and they talk about glassware and glassware. And then you do half pours, and it's like a thick walled,
just like a little
cracked glass.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, well I guess that goes out the window for a small volume.
Yeah.
You know,
But you actually had, but I've never seen that before. You actually have the correct glasses for these different beers.
It's funny because as having worked in a brewery, you're so torn. Pouring flights, ask any beer tender, they hate it.
Yeah.
It is the worst because you have to clean it up.
Sure.
You have to...
Oh, I'm the guy.
They're terrible.
Makes them miserable.
And the brew bus shows up and 14 people get off and they all want. Can we all do a different flight? And you're just sure, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
But then on the other side, as an advocate for the brand, you're like, look, you've never been here. I want you to try my whole board.
I want to try everything.
And so,
I want to do all beers.
Yeah, people would come in and I'd be like, I don't like cleaning all these, but I want you to try them all. So I'm going to do it reluctantly.
Yeah.
But I hope you enjoy it.
Totally.
The thing that murders me, though, is, you walk into a bar, and they'll sell these for $1.75, $2, something like that. A pour, maybe 3 ounces, 4 ounces. And then you have the people that are like, no, I just want, can I just try it? You're like,
yeah.
It is $1.50 if you just get a pour. Commit to $1.50.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're at a brewery, you're with your friends.
You gotta try it.
Don't hold up the line. Just order the smallest version if you want.
This isn't Baskin Robbins. Try the frickin'
this
beer.
isn't Salt and Straw where you get 14 spoons and then you walk away. No, try the beer. Pay the brewers. Pay the people that make your beer.
That's right.
And
drink local, pay your
that's a whole rant that I won't go into. I can rant about secondaries, monies, but all in all, pay your brewers.
Exactly.
Pay your beer tenders.
Support your local beer.
Support them. Otherwise, they will go away. And none of us want that.
That's right.
Yeah, this one. Cheers. I'm giving high marks to this guy.
I'm sucking it down right here.
Woo! That was good. At this point, I'm going to take a little swig of this guy to wash out all the hops.
Yeah, let's do a little.
Still got a little. Actually, I want to try the one you're doing. I got my glass pour of. Tart
that's right.
Cherry one that you had. So.
Which one's this? This is the.
That is the one that you should not be drinking a lot of. Remember?
Oh, the grape.
Passion fruit
All
water.
right, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It's delicious. All right, I'm gonna do this guy.
That tart cherry and raspberry is good.
That's delicious. All right, I think we got a couple more of these. Let's see. We got the.
Yeah, we got this one and then the stout. The stout's getting almost perfect.
Which one should we go with last? Which should we leave with?
We're gonna leave with the stout. That's gonna be the best flavor in our mouth.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go through this IPA here.
Okay. Oh yes, this has the cool. I love can artwork. This actually brings me back to my days. I used to do a cable access television show. This is what this looks like. It says OG Cascade Double IPA. It's got like a little TV on there. I love that. Who is this from? Oh, Wild Leap. Yeah, Wild Leap Brewing, which they're killing it. I love this.
And these glasses, I like to give a shout out to people. This glass is Hangar 24 out in Redlands. My boy Dan works out there. This was Lavalpalooza. They do Laval or Laval every year.
Yeah.
And they gave me 2 of these glasses, so you know, I got matching glasses. Cheers.
Nice. Oh wow! All right.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Now when we're on the topic of glasses and we're talking, some people just think a glass is a glass is a glass is a glass. And that is very false.
That's true.
So, you might have seen glasses that are shaped like this, and I call it a specific IPA glass.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because you hold it at the bottom, it causes the temperature to rise up, and has a nice flare where the aroma and the flavor can actually expand into the liquid, and then it funnels up like a rocket engine to your nose and opens up. That way you can smell it. It's also made of a thinner glass. That way the temperature is more regulated, and it's not like the stick glass that retains temperature awkwardly. So the shape of your glass actually matters. It's a lightweight glass, heavy on the bottom. Yeah. Sometimes they'll add etching in the bottom. Sam Adams did that to increase bubbles. You know, whatever. Other shapes of glasses you have, you'll hear this one called a tulip, a snifter, a goblet, something like that. But similar theory, it's often used for more boozy beers because you kind of get that warmth from your hand. Once again, it's coming around the glass and up to your nose.
I always just thought they were trying to give me a smaller glass because there was more booze in it. I always thought they're like, you want a 12% beer, you get a little tiny booze glass.
You'll see a lot of times for Belgian style beers, you'll see a glass like this, which is a true tulip.
Yeah.
Not only does it have that curve, but it's also longer. This allows for when you pour it, the head to actually grow, because these Belgians and the wilds, they're going to have a lot of gases and expansion. So it comes up, it grows, and it allows it to hold the flavor into that beer, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Other shapes and sizes you'll hear about a thing called a teku.
A teku.
Teku, however you want to pronounce it. I have them over there. Sorry,
yeah.
But they're very much like a wine glass, but they're shaped like this.
Right.
The way to think about it is, for a Pilsner, a long glass is going to be best because those bubbles draw through the liquid the whole way up. They get you a good head at the top. It carries the liquid really well.
Yeah.
For an IPA, a glass that is shaped like this is going to be best because it gives the temperature, it gives the volume, which allows the aroma to come up. For a stout, you're going to want something very round, like this. Now, if you have a true stout glass, a true IPA glass, a true Belgian glass, for that style of beer, it's going to be a 10. It's going to treat the aroma and the flavor perfectly.
Yeah.
But if you try and pour a Pilsner in this glass, it's going to not do it justice at all. If you try and pour a stout in a Pilsner glass, it's going to be terrible. The difference is a Teku is going to be an 8 if you have a scale of 10.
Sure.
Teku is going to give you an 8 for almost every style beer.
It accomplishes all that.
It's not best for any of them, but it's going to be good for all of them.
That's awesome.
And so it's a good glass. It's a
great glass. It's like a wine. I always saw. I see people posting those. Everybody, they're very photogenic too, especially on like Instagram. Everybody's like, all the beer guys are like posting those kind of glasses, and it's like, I was like, wow, I gotta get some of those. And it's like, it not only does it look good, but it also functions well as well. So that's pretty good.
My favorite glass to drink out of is a Willy Becker. Willy Becker, I don't have one here.
Yeah.
Willy Becker is generally a curved side, smaller at the bottom than the top, but it's still curved, thinner glass, normally a 16 ounce, and it's a Willy Becker. It's a traditional German style glass, but it brings out for ales. It's really good for an ale. An IPA, a pale ale, you can drink almost anything out of it. It's versatile, and it looks like a normal cup, so if you just want to drink water, you can drink water out of it.
Oh, I love that, yeah.
Outside of the normal ones, obviously you have the weird ones. That's the horn.
I love the horn. You gotta do a horn.
Meant to mimic the Vikings, what they used to drink out of.
It just looks badass, let's be honest.
It's very impressive. You have to have a wooden thing to hold it. Then you have a schooner or a goblet or a chalice.
Goblet, yeah, also badass.
Great for margaritas. Actually terrible for beer, in all honesty. It's great for ramen. If you want to drink ramen out of something.
What about that? There's like those bowls, those like big bowls.
Yeah, the bowls, that's a whole thing people are trying. Basically for me, all the flavor goes away. Like, it all comes out.
It's just like a pile of beer. What I want to do, I actually want to get a like a big fish bowl. Just like I'm gonna drink a fish bowl.
Drink a fish bowl, yeah. I mean,
just to be ridiculous, not because it's good for the beer, just because people are,
The other big one right now that people do, it looks like an orange. You'll see people pour these hazy IPAs in it, and when it's filled, it looks like an orange with a little hole.
Yeah.
It is the bane of my existence. I hate this glass so much. I hate when people pour their beer in it. They never put head on the beer. It's just for Instagram, people. People drink your beer.
Cool,
Don't post your pictures. Drink your beer. Actually, I'm going to go grab a cup. I'm going to let you talk to the camera. I'm going to go grab some.
All right.
Okay?
All right, well, I got it. So what do we have left? We have the
stout.
We have the stout. I'm excited for this stout. Like I said, I have not had any Georgia beers, so this whole lineup has been actually really delicious, including the Wild Leaf Brewing has been amazing. I'm actually really excited to them. I want to try more. Please post in the comments what other your favorite beers from Georgia are. I'm going to be drinking those. Oh, wow. So I actually have
a fishbowl. You can drink out of.
You have the fishbowl.
It's a giant fishbowl glass.
I love that. It's so ridiculous.
It is so ridiculous.
That's so great.
That's one of those ones you get a Mai Tai in or something stupid. This is a Willie Becker glass. You've probably seen it.
Oh, I love those.
Nice shape, good curve. Great to drink milk out of too, actually. And then this is your take-you glass. This is actually a special one.
Pretty, yeah.
The only way you can get this gold ribbon one is if you're waiting in line at Monkish. They give about 5 or 10 of these away.
Wow.
I was lucky enough to get one last time.
How long did it take you to get that one?
I've only been to 3 releases and I got it, but this last release I went to was smaller, so I was able to get that. But, so those are some examples of glasses. While we're on the topic of glassware.
Yeah, I love it. I love glassware. It's cool. Yeah, I gotta work on my collection. You guys have seen my Instagram. I have the same 5 really cool glasses, and that's when I tap out. I got about 5. You have an amazing glass collection.
It's a problem.
Yes, it's cool. You need it though. If you get into beer, you have to have the correct glassware. Oh yeah,
German Stein.
Classic German Stein.
Yeah.
Opera House Stein. That's amazing.
So Stout's the last one, right?
Stout's the last one. So this is who's this from? This is the Morning Snack.
It's that Elvis
Maple Bacon Banana Coffee Milk Stout. I am excited for this. Outrageous Triple Treat Pleasure. I think it will be. I can smell it from here.
You can smell this when we open it. I've been smelling this the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, cheers, mate.
Cheers. All right. Thanks so much.
Don't be cruel, you know what I mean?
Wow, man. That's like dessert. That's like eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich with a chocolate piece of cake in your mouth.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that stack of pancakes with some coffee. You know, like a diner almost. You're sitting at
I'm sitting at a diner right now. We're at IHOP right now.
Yeah, IHOP, Waffle House, Roscoe's, whatever's your choice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Wow. What brewery is this?
This is Three Taverns.
Three Taverns. Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, so clearly it's funny. We got this whole box of beer, and there's a lot of great breweries out of Georgia, but we picked basically Cherry Street, Creature Comforts.
These are all
Three Taverns, Wild Leap. Those have been my favorite breweries so far.
These are Georgia. Amazing. Yeah. So is this the correct glass for the?
So for a stout, a stout, you really want that curve. You want that warmth from your hand coming through it. You want it to come up to a funnel. A true stout glass is gonna look more like a snifter. It's gonna come a little bit more in and then have a little flare.
Sure.
For a little guy, for a sample glass, this is pretty spot on. This is actually my glass is from. This is Beer and Cheese Festival up in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, this is out of Florida.
And yours
is
the
Florida Brewers Guild.
The Brewers Guild.
Right.
Festival.
Cheers to the Florida
Brewers
Guild. Yeah.
All around the country, I've been to these things. All around the world, I've been to these things.
Wow. Yeah, I could eat this all night. I feel like I'm eating a delicious dessert.
That was good. That was definitely my favorite. I think.
Sweet.
I think this is probably my second.
The whole thing. I gotta finish it.
That's my bad. I drink volumes. This might have been my second favorite. The Thor beer.
Thor beer, yeah.
Thor beer was pretty dang good.
We were talking about that earlier, how the pop culture wise, beers are really working their way into pop culture. I've been drinking the like Game of Thrones beers out of Brewery Amagang in New York, which are like actually pretty good. Like even though it's like okay, it's like tying into a TV show. Like I actually really enjoy the Brewery Amagang. They do like a really good job at Cooperstown, New York. It was part of my New York beers, and the what was it? The Mother of Dragons was like a really good. I think it was a porter. It was like delicious. But yeah, so check those out. That's like amazing. So it's actually cool when like a craft brewery ties into something that's happening like at a national pop culture level.
Well, it's funny when you look back at growing up, watching The Simpsons, watching Married with Children, watching these shows. You see beer and it's this frothy, yellow, get drunk liquid, and you know that's what we all grew up on. A lot of my generation grew up thinking beer is what you drink at a frat party. It's what you drink when you're at a keg stand.
Yeah.
And sure, sometimes we drink a little too much. We have a little fun, sure.
Yeah.
But it's cool now. You see Thor drinking craft beer. You go to a baseball game and
they have their own craft beer.
Chattanooga Lookouts out in Chattanooga, they have their own beer garden there. You know, Jacksonville, the Jumbo Shrimp, they have their own beer garden. So all these minor league baseball teams, they have these beer clubs that come in and sell. Sure, they sell it for $14 for like 10 ounces. But whatever, like it's good, and you can actually enjoy quality beer made by humans for humans, where the money is going to that family as opposed to some conglomerate machine.
Exactly, and it's funny you say it because it is like sports now. Like every little town, every little neighborhood has their own craft beer, and it's amazing to try to like taste all of them across the country. I love it.
Yeah, as a traveler, it's been kind of fun because you get on some planes, not all planes, but like I know Delta is starting to bring in some Atlanta beers into their mix.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, some of the different planes are starting to actually put craft beer on their flights. And I'm not talking about fake craft beer. I'm not talking about Goose Island. I'm not talking about any of this fake. I'm talking about real craft beer made by people. They've got the little logo, the independent beer logo, and that's cool to me. That is cool to me.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another reason to travel, make it a little more easy.
Another reason. If you needed another reason.
Or to get on a plane, there's craft beer to make it easier.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for coming out. Sharing us some beers, drinking these things.
Of course. All right. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm going to finish off with this guy.
All right. Cheers. All right. Let us know what your favorite beers are in the comments. Say cheers. Georgia beers, Tennessee beers. Let us know what your favorite breweries are. And follow Beer Goals. CT, beer expert.
Oh, and I'll give a quick shout out to my buddy Beer Thug Life.
Beer Thug Life, yeah.
It's funny, like.
Love Beer Thug Life.
Sorry I left it till now, Edgar, but like, you know, I came out to LA, didn't know anybody, and I went to this festival. I was just talking about Woodshop 12, and met up with this guy Edgar just because he had chugged an OG scoop on Instagram. I thought it was hilarious. Since then, Edgar's become one of my best friends, and I followed his story. I went to his website, Beer Thug Life, and he took me under his wing and introduced me to all these brewers and all these people in the beer industry.
That's awesome.
So I got my Beer Thug Life hat.
Yeah.
I represent him, and you know, it's just about being real. It's about culture. It's about like finding what makes you tick in craft beer. And for me, it's seeing these real people. So Edgar, shout out to you, Beer Thug Life.
Cheers.
All
right. Check out Beer Thug Life, Beer Goals. All right. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Well, crop. Crop the last bit off. I don't know why. I guess nothing went to sleep. Come on, there we go. Connected?